Hey everybody. So today I want to talk about the negative emotions. A little bit of the dark shit. But not in a way it's going to be super downer, I promise. But channeling today, I channeled someone new today. But it was a very enlightening experience. And I was dealing with some really heavy emotions this whole week, or last week, and going into this week. And channeling this morning and asking for guidance today really brought me to a really profound insight on how I've been resisting my feels. I've been resisting those negative emotions. And going through this cycle of resisting, so it's building, and then getting to that point where you just freak out and let it all loose, and you're good again. And I decided I'm sick of that. I'm really sick of feeling like I have to explode every time instead of just being level, instead of dealing with things as they come. And I watch these amazing lives by Lori Ladd. You can find her on Instagram and YouTube. And I'll tag her in this as well because she really helped me, and she always seems to come up on my feed whenever I need her the most. And I'm actually about to join her little group as well on Patreon. So look at that too if it inspires you. But she spoke about what pain is. So pain is, how she puts it, is over time we have these traumatic experiences that give us feelings and beliefs. And energy is supposed to move in our body. So what happens is, as humans, we have this feeling, this thought, and we find discomfort in it and fear maybe. And so we push it aside. We don't deal with it. So we then block that flow of energy from going through us. And she explains it as like a plaque buildup in our body. And over time, it just keeps being pushed aside. And after a while, every time you experience a similar emotion, you feel that pain. And that's what causes us a lot of the time to get to that point where we just explode, because we have to clear out that energy. It becomes overbearing when we have all this stuff that is no longer aligned with us, that we can't allow our energy to flow. We can't allow the good to come in because we're stuck, we're blocked. And what I explain to my clients is we're naturally vibrating high. And this is a prime example of that, because we just have so much love and light trying to go through us that when it's stopped by those painful areas that are built up, that plaque, we experience the pain. And so when I explain to my clients is we are naturally happy, we are naturally high vibe. We just have this baggage that pulls our cork down, like a cork in water. It wants to rise. But when we hold on to shit that is no longer serving us, we don't allow our energy to flow, and another way of putting it is cutting those ankles and allowing our cork to rise, we experience pain, we experience struggle. And I've been doing it too. And as my vibration is moving higher and higher, I experience more pain because these things are still holding on, and it is so out of alignment with who I've become that it's extremely painful. And I've been really overwhelmed with fear lately that I've been just kind of pushing aside. And a lot of the teachers out there, they tell you like focus on the positive, flip the bob over, which is all good. But you also have to know when to face those feelings. Because the only way to let that energy flow out of you and release it is to feel it fully. And that's not to say you have to force yourself to be sad or angry or whatever to get it out of you. But just be authentic with yourself. So today, I faced my fears. In my meditation, even before I saw this video, they were telling me to embrace my fear. Embrace my feelings. Be real with myself. And that was like the common theme of don't fight it. Don't resist it. Because whatever you resist persists. It grows. Because when you resist something, you're saying that I'm not ready to deal with you yet. I'm not ready to handle what's to come from that. And what we have to understand is when we're resisting something, it's showing up for a reason. It's showing up because we are ready for something more. We are ready to be that next level person. That is all that resistance is. We are afraid to step into our true power. We're afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of, all the things that come up. So I began to really face myself today and be like, no, it's good for me to face this. I'm not wrong for feeling bad. I'm not wrong for feeling these feelings. They're showing me what I can let go of, how I can upgrade, what is waiting for me. So I began to face them. They began to dissipate, even with that intention of facing them, of absorbing them, of allowing them. They ran through me. And then, I began to get these realizations of, what is that next level me? What am I resisting right now? What am I afraid of stepping into? And that version of me was beautiful. It was this ease and knowing that I'm enough and having myself not be so afraid to step into my power of everything I desire and truly own it. And that is true freedom. Not being afraid of your feelings, not being afraid of your reality, but observing it. Allowing yourself to be free from beliefs that no longer serve you, that perhaps never were. That is a difference between being of this reality and in it. Because when you are in it, you have a choice. And the same thing goes with your feelings. When you can observe them, you have a choice. You can choose to feel them and observe them and learn from them. Or you can choose to be a victim of them and feel like they were more powerful and resist them. You see, resistance really does you no good at all. The best thing you can do is allow. Be in that energy of love. So say you have that fear come up. You can love it. You can love that part of you that doesn't know what your soul knows yet. You can love that part of you that was experiencing that traumatic event and show them a new way. And it doesn't matter what you do, it matters the energy you bring it. And it comes up again and again so you can respond differently. So you can show yourself that growth and give yourself that confidence of everything you've become. So some questions to start asking yourself are, what am I resisting? What do I feel this resistance? What feelings are trying to surface that I'm not allowing to surface? Another question is, how am I distracting myself from those feelings? See, I realize I distract myself through YouTube, through Instagram, through, working out, and even meditation sometimes. I just don't think about it. I try and zone it out. I just put some music in. And I just try and zone it out. So, how are you distracting yourself? Maybe TV. It could be drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever it is. Be real with yourself. And then ask yourself this. What version of me, what badass version of me in my reality am I resisting right now that I'm afraid of having? And when you tune into that with love and this peace and observation, just allow those feelings to come and love yourself for experiencing them. And remind yourself, this too shall pass. You are feeling it because you're allowing it to pass through you. Comment back to me how good it feels to do that. Even just hearing this right now, comment below if you're feeling what I'm saying right now. Because I can't tell you the peace I feel right now after doing this today. This truly is this sitting still in my body, breathing and asking myself these questions, feeling every feeling and not being afraid of it. Because when you're in resistance, you're blocking the good too. And that's what comes when you feel like you're just going through the motions. Because you're not fully allowing. This will give you that freedom you're seeking. And if you need some help, please message out, reach out to me, and I can help you do this as well. And if you want to do it solo, one great way to do it actually is, sitting quietly. And then also listening to music really helps me as well, because it allows me to get more into that observation mode. Put it on shuffle and ask the universe for guidance. Ask the universe to help you work through these feelings. And I promise you the songs that come will blow your mind with the messages. But really tune into what you feel in each song, what insights are coming through. Don't force it, just feel. And you'll be amazed at what you learn. So let me know how this works out for you. You can share this if you like it. You know, I love this hearing back from you. I love this knowing that this stuff is reaching you guys and that it's helping. So it helped me today. I know it's going to help you. But I'll talk to you later.